Hi. Well, it's happening. I'm gonna dismantle the organ. It's sad, and I've been putting it off, but the reality is I haven't played it since I got it, and I'm not gonna play it. And of course, I couldn't give it away even if I wanted to. I mean, it's been sitting around long enough on online marketplace along with the 50-60 other pump organs that are being given away at any given moment. So yeah. So I'm gonna do what I intentionally planned. I'm gonna take it apart, learn how the bellow system works, and then I'm gonna scour for some parts along the way. So that's the plan. So, no more putting it off. Got a screwdriver. Now I'm gonna start taking off this lid. I really don't have to start at that end, but of course I want the long piano hinges, and I don't want to put this one up at some point and then have it come down on my fingers, because that's the only certain thing that's gonna happen. And of course, very period typical, flathead fucking screws. I hate it. Oh, that's the worst. Right. Can I get that one out? Maybe. There we go. Of course, I'm just going to remove this one hinge so I can take the entire lid off, and then I'm going to do all the minor unscrewing off camera, because this has the potential of being a long enough video as it is. Holy crap, that's a lot of screws. Then again, they're really shallow. I really don't understand why they used those. I'm not gonna give them too much grief over using flathead screws, because that might be the standard at the time. Can't really remember when the Phillips head screw came about, but for some reason people cling on to flatheads for much longer than they needed. Some screws has been removed already. That makes my job a hell of a lot easier. And there's one left, and that's gonna be stuck like a mother. No, not at least. All right, that should be all. Look at that. First pieces come off. Sad, but true. And of course, there's a beautiful lock here, which I don't have the key to. But I'm gonna switch on to the back real quick, but There are two big screws at the front, and I wonder what they do. Alright, two screws. Haha! Would you look at that? This is actually plywood. Near plywood. Could I use this for anything? No, you're not here to save materials, are you? Okay. This is a brace. What is this then? Huh. That's cool. What? Haha. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. I don't even know if this is called stops. There's a brace here to just keep everything open, and this is actually a lid. I need to get the screwdriver to lure that open. And down there, it's two. This one is actually opening when I pull one of the stops up there. And as you can see, this is some foam gasket, but it's basically deteriorated to powder. Look. Alright, so that relieves some of the stress of destroying it. How about these two? I'm gonna take these two screws as well. Look, maybe that is the two only screws that are actually holding the top. Who knows? Yeah. Alright, so maybe. Alright, so it's some intricate system. I need to take the back plate off first, but yeah, let's do that. There's a lot of parts. Oh man, this is so well built. This is... Alright, you can actually open that. Don't know for whatever reason. Why would I want to? Alright. Let's turn this bugger around. Let's see what we've got. That's one screw. Well, there is some cloth cover on the back here, so it's actually built to release air. So that's how it's stuck. This is actually a decent picture frame. Oh man, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Oh man. Look at that. 25th of June, 1957. This is a piece of beautiful instrument. This is. Actually came with a 3-year warranty. Alright. So this is. Okay. Haha. I do not even know what that does. But look. Okay. You can pull out some stops. There's a hole here, so this is actually hollow, so there is air in there. Okay. But there's a seam here, and it is hollow. Alright. So how is this stuck then? Look at this. It's even an original toy with a hook. This has probably been hand bent. And that notch, it's been made by hand. There are some small threaded rods. This must be a governor of some sorts. Ooh, look at that. Alright. Okay, there's... Yeah. Alright, let's take this off then. Okay, this one's coming off. This too. Yeah. Cheap ass laminated wood. Nothing to save. But still. Holy crap, look at this. Oh yes. Alright, so you're pulling or pushing the stop and it actually twists these rods. Two wires that are actually hand. Oh. Okay. This one seems a bit loose. Alright, so the stops, their only mission is to 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, so there are 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's... But not all of them are connected to these rods. Then what are they connected to? Ooh, that's cool. There are actually rods in here. That's hidden. Alright, so the side plates at this level, from this level and up, the only mission they have is to hold the lid and this bracing beam, or whatever you want to call it, to cover up all the keys and the stops. And everything from here and up you can dismantle from here fairly easily. Actually, this box, whatever it's called, is fastened by these longer screws, and it's sitting on top of this flat piece of wood. Okay. And this fell out. An old pick from Sweden with bite marks and everything. I mean, it could have been mine, but it's not. Alright, so there are no screws at the top and bottom now. There are quite a few screws here actually. But that being said, this plate is actually into a groove here. So I have a sneaking suspicion at some point I'm gonna have to put this one on its back. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to do alone, because I have still not taken anything apart that I cannot put back together again. And of course, the only thing I have seen needed to be carried out is actually swapping all of this gasket material. That being said, you can't slide it straight down because then it's gonna collide with the pedals. Alright. But yeah, it is actually moving down. We need to put it on its back. We need to put it on its back. Yeah, that's the way. Am I gonna break it by doing that? No. No. But if you're building an instrument like this, it's obvious you put all the hours and handcraft in it, but Why don't you make it so that you can take the front and back cover off without putting it on its back? Then again, there is probably a reason for that. I just don't know it yet. Okay. Not as heavy as I thought, actually. Alright. So here's one wheel. It's actually wooden wheels, and we can see the... Ooh, we can see the bellows. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Alright. We have to remove this. We have to remove that. Yep. But the guy who actually put this together, I love that guy already. Or girl. Most likely, given the time, it's probably a man. Then again, in some industries they were kind of progressive when it came to more small electronics kind of work. Alright, this is actually dovetailed in place. Ha! Alright, I'm gonna bring you down to see this. I have to adjust the camera a bit because this is low. Alright, let's see if this works then. Can you see it? Can you see? It's actually a dovetail joint. But yeah, the reason why I love whoever put this together, there hasn't been used a piece of glue so far as I can see to put the main components together. That being said, I'm not sure why you would choose to put your screw straight into that dove joint. I don't think I would have done that, but then again, putting a receiving block on the other side to put a screw in might just be fancy pantsy. Alright, is it possible to get this one out? I mean, there are no more screws here. Okay, this might be the first sound of breaking anything. Alright. Don't know what that is, but it came out. Oh, ho, ho! Yes! This works. Alright. We have it. What do we have? I have no idea. Alright. Let's see if we can't. Okay. We're still filming, so you got this off. That's the pedals, they're attached. Look at that. Oh, oh, oh. Could we manage to? Yes, we could, couldn't we? Okay, come on, there we go. And look at that. I mean, that is beautiful framework. All right. Okay. That's cool. How does it look under there? It's just some round holes. Alright, so you push and you lift these, don't you? Oh, that's so cool. That's freaking awesome. Oh, that's so cool. That is awesome. Alright, let's put this one back together. Okay. There should be 2 screws that go in there. Oh, look at that. Alright, it's a bit... I mean, it's a bit rubbish, but... I just realized something. I can now see anything I need to see. I can do some measurements, I can do some filming, take some pictures. Blow it off, put it back together again. I don't have to ruin it at all. Of course, I do need to find someone who wants to take it. But it is in working order. And it is beautiful. I mean, this is put together in a way that... I mean, it's pre-CAD. I mean, actually getting to do this, that's freaking awesome. So there's actually a double bellows. This one is spring tensioned for whatever reason. Alright. I know. I know. There's one huge bellow here, and it's spring loaded. And the way you do it is when you push the pedals, you pump these minor chambers and they let air out. So if you pump them fast enough, you're actually evacuating all the air inside the huge bellows. So it's not blowing at all. It's actually pulling air through the reeds. I love it. This is freaking amazing. It's freaking awesome. I didn't think I would be so happy today. I got to see whatever I needed to see, and I did not have to break anything. Of course, the downside is I have to put all those flathead screws back in. So the big question is, did it serve its purpose with regards to the Hellcorder? No. Sure, I learned a lot, but nothing I can use. Then I guess learning what you don't need is also a thing, I guess, but what did I end up with? I now have a giant organ in my workshop that I can't give away because attachment. Oh. You're an organ owner now. Deal with it. Crap.